Hello everyone, let us understand what is excess demand and deficit demand. Demand, as you know, there is a negative relationship between price and demand. Now let us clearly understand what is excess demand. Excess demand refers to a situation when aggregate demand is more than that of aggregate supply corresponding to full employment level of output in an economy. Excess demand refers to a situation where the aggregate demand is more than that of aggregate supply. It is also known as inflationary gap. It is equal to the difference between AD beyond the full employment level. Now as you can see over here in a diagram, what happens is that at point E you see that is point of equilibrium, but you can also see a point E1, that is also a point of equilibrium but corresponding to over full employment of resources. Over here, once the equilibrium is maintained, that is AD equals to AS, but even what is happening, there is excess demand. As a result, the new point of equilibrium is E1. AD is the actual aggregate demand at full employment, right? Now what are the causes of excess demand? You know that there are various reasons. First of all, let us say because of increase in the consumption expenditure, there is an uh, excess demand occurring in an economy. Consumption can be done by any of them, that is household, producer or government sectors. Then increase in the investment expenditure. Now if the producer sector is asking for more, then naturally there would be excess of demand in an economy. Even the government is increasing their expenditure in building roads, dams, so more of expenditure, suppose if government is making, then that is also an excess demand. Increase in export, that will also. Now what are the impact of excess demand? Impact on employment, as there is a full utilization of resources available in an economy, thus there is full employment, hence excess demand will not lead to any increase in the level of employment. See over here we have seen that already equilibrium at point E we have derived, so more employment, there is no chance of more employment in case of excess demand. Then impact on output also, that is since the resources have been utilized full, the excess demand will not give any lead or any rise in the output. Now impact on prices, yes, it will put a pressure on the prices and prices might go up. Now it gives also rise to inflationary gap, the gap which actually aggregate demand exceeds the aggregate. The larger the inflation gap, greater would be the inflation pressure on an economy. Now let us understand what is deficit demand. Deficit demand refers to a situation when aggregate demand is less than the aggregate supply corresponding to full employment level of output in an economy. Now deficit demand refers to a situation where aggregate demand is less than that of aggregate supply, actual or planned. It is also known as deflationary gap. Because of deficit demand, the deflationary gap is occurring in an economy. Now the situation of deficit demand arises when planned aggregate expenditure falls short of aggregate supply. Now there is a shortfall in the demand. It give rise to deflationary gap. Deflationary gap is the gap by which the actual aggregate demand falls short of the aggregate demand. Whatever the earlier it was, then again it has been falling. That is more of decrease in demand. required to establish full employment level. Now we can understand with the help of graph. See, when we studied inflationary gap, the aggregate demand was above, and suppose if I talk about deflationary demand, what happens is you get another point E2, but that is again fall short of what actually it was earlier. Now, what are the causes of deficit demand? Decrease in the consumption expenditure over there. In case of excess demand, everything was increasing. But when I talk about deflationary demand, everything is decreasing. That is, decrease in consumption expenditure, decrease in the investment expenditure, decrease in the government expenditure, and even the decrease in the export. Now let us understand what impact it will have. As the level of investment falls in an economy, the level of employment also decreases, hereby causing unemployment. More number of people would be now unemployment, job cuts, salary cuts, etc. Now, import on output. Due to fall in the investment and employment in an economy, the output also tends to fall. Now, the producer is not producing what he was producing earlier. Now, he is producing little less. As a result, output will also be less. Let us talk what impact does it have on the prices. As there is excess supply in an economy, thus the price tend to decrease, lending the deflation, which causes deflationary gap. There is already excess supply, so the prices tend to decrease more and more and more of when there is deficit demand. What was happening in inflationary gap? The prices were rising, but when I talk about deflationary gap, the price will always reduce. Please go through the diagram once again, and please revise the topic. In case if you have any doubt, you let me know. Thank you.